we do have people that contact us that say, well, I'm an engineer, I work in this production facility, I have access to these particular tools. And for those people we say, okay, sure, you know, we're happy to kind of give you a hand in this way or that way. But for most people, the fact that everything is surface mount makes it a little bit prohibitive. If it were through hole, it would be a different story. I think that, you know, in the past, when I first started out, I actually had instructions and things on how to modify certain pieces, and as we moved more into digital audio, we found that that was almost impossible. Most of the newer stuff it's manufactured by machine, it's surface mount because of the high frequencies, and you don't want the induction of long leads and all that sort of thing. So that's probably why I'd say it's better for us to handle it, because we've got the equipment to do it. So I would say probably the amount of money that I charged, I don't think I charged enough really to cover my expenses. But some of it is just one of those things where you say, well, you got to promote your company in some way, you know, and either you're going to spend the money on advertising or you're just going to take in less or whatever. How do you generate word of mouth? And for me, one of those things was to charge as little as I possibly could, too little really, and to cover return shipping for people. And I think after about 6 months and starting to generate, you know, I would start to generate these big volumes, and I realized I was spending $300 or $400 a week on return shipping for people, and I thought, this isn't really very wise for me from a business perspective. So probably that would be the biggest thing. For a modification perspective, I think that there have been products that we've tried to tackle that I feel like were probably mistakes. Just things that really we tried to do this thing or that thing because there was demand, and the end result just really wasn't that good, or you know, there were sometimes things where there were stability issues and stuff like that. So you know, live and learn. As someone who's quite a bit wiser than me once said, you just do the best you can. So at this point, pretty much we'll probably pretty much stick with what we've got as far as modifications go. We really want to move in the direction of more products, and so we're working on a D to A converter, and we're actually talking with a company here in town called Centrance that does engineering consulting, and they've done a lot of the digital design work for people like Dan Lavery and a number of other firms, and we're talking with them about doing an actual FireWire interface. But I don't know, that sort of thing. Anytime you take on software, yeah, you might as well hurl yourself off a bridge or something. It can get really it's really challenging. So we'd probably stick with Macintosh only because the stability of the hardware.